So check it out. Working on my boat. I'm gonna get a couple parts here. I'm gonna be taking off the. I'm gonna be taking off. Good morning, Gabriel Lopez. ¿Cómo estás, Vale? I'm gonna be taking off the points here so I can get them on my way back. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm also gonna be getting. I'm also gonna be getting a repair. I'm gonna be getting a rebuild kit for the carburetor, so I can rebuild the carburetor because this boat hasn't been running in about since 2005. So it's about 20 years. Okay, it's about 20 years since it's been just sitting. So this carburetor, I'm gonna rebuild it. It's a Holly carburetor, and so I'm gonna be getting a rebuild kit for it. Okay, so but right now, first I'm gonna be taking off these the points for it. While I wait for my parents to be ready, I'm gonna be taking my mom to her doctor's appointment. How's everybody doing this morning? Pow! Órale. 16. Yeah, you guys. So anyways, how's everybody doing today? Okay, so I'm gonna be taking off this carburetor here. I mean, the points for my boat. Good morning, everybody. How's the boat coming along? It says Frisco. You know what, Frisco? Yesterday I cleaned it all up. I cleaned the whole boat. Look, check it out. I cleaned all the seats and everything. I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but yesterday was all dirty. It had been sitting for quite a while, but I cleaned it all out. It's nice and clean. But right now I am working on getting. I'm gonna be getting some points for the distributor because the points are shot. So I'm gonna be getting some brand new points for it. Looks cold over there. It is pretty cold over here right today, Holmes. It is pretty cold. That's for Ravens Flocks 85. How you doing, Ravens Flock 85? Jordan says, con un pressure washer a toda madre, pa. Sí, lo voy a lavar de afuera con el pressure washer. Adentro, ayer lo limpié con garritas, toallas y todo. Pero afuera sí le voy a limpiar con el pressure washer. So how's everybody doing besides great? Thank you for the follow, Kane. Appreciate that. Beto dice, good morning, gallo, y saludos desde Salinas, California. Sáquese shiny. Sáquele shine. Sáquele shine. Sí, le voy a sacar good shine. Check your valves, maybe stuck. Oh, the valves, huh? Well, I'm going to be giving this carburetor a rebuild. I'm going to buy a rebuild kit. It's a Holly carburetor. So I'm going to buy a carburetor rebuild kit. Okay. Sacramento, California. Hector Arizaga. ¿Cómo le va, Hector Arizaga? Saludos de Santa Rosa, California. Hi, everybody over here on YouTube. It says hi, Alexander Montes Lopez. Gracias, Alexander. It's Archie. Hi, Archie. Holy Hicks Thomas. Hi, how you doing? Fina, how you doing, Finita? Fina says, you say it's cold. Where is this? This is Santa Rosa, California, Fina. Boat looks nice. Thanks, Ravens Flock. It was kind of dirty yesterday because this boat's been sitting since 2005. But I cleaned it all up. I got clean water, soap. I cleaned all the seats. They were all dirty. But yesterday I gave it a real good cleaning. All it needs is a lot of tender love and care, you guys. I'm gonna get it going. Once I get it going, then I'm gonna be taking it out to the river. I mean to the ocean. You gotta keep or sell. I'm gonna keep it Ravens Flocks because I do fishing shows and I do all kinds of stuff on my boat. A lot of people like going cruising with me. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna sell it. Okay, Fini, Finis, Fini, Fini, Fellini Fishing says, Still, take the things you need out before your parents finish. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I still got about, I'm going to be leaving here at 10:30. So I got like another 40 minutes. My mom, my dad, they're ready already, but I don't want to be there at the doctor waiting for like over an hour. So still not running. No, still not running. Pero I can see that it needs to have new points, and the carburetor, I'm gonna rebuild the carburetor. Okay, let me get a screwdriver for this. See, the tools I bought a while back at Home Depot, they're coming in handy. I've been using them more and more on different stuff. So I'm glad I bought them. Bought them for $250 and it comes with $200 and they got 250 parts, so less than $1 per part. That's pretty good. Thank you for the follow. Órale, la Pili. Gracias, Pili. It looks like I need some small wrenches here, which I got. So how's everybody doing this morning, huh? Bien, having my coffee, dice Héctor Arizaga. Órale, aprovecho con tu cafecito, vale. Antonio dice, let's go fishing, let's go. Gotta make sure the boat runs good first, though. You know, that's why I didn't want to just take it straight out into the water, because I knew there had to be something that I had to fix on it. FK and Jill. Thanks for the follow. I can't pronounce that name. Aleman. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Órale. Dice, ya prende, amigo. Todavía no, Sam. Jalisco, todavía no prende. Le voy a cambiar los puntos aquí y le voy a renovar el carburador. Le voy a comprar un kit para renovar el carburador. Thank you for the follow. Me, Mellow Vibes. Mellow Vibes, huh? Thanks, Mellow Vibes. Appreciate that. Saludos desde Manassas Virginia. Manassas, Virginia. Wow, I've never heard of that before. Thanks, appreciate that. Santa Rosa is a beautiful city. Oh, yeah, ¿sí conoces para acá, Hector? Sí, yo vivo aquí en Santa Rosa, California. Okay, that one doesn't fit, so I gotta get something smaller. All right, dice aquí Pikachu. Hey, what's happening, Pikachu? Long time no see. Dice, ¿me puedes invitar a pescar cuando agarres tu bote? Claro que sí. Ya, ¿vives aquí cerquitas de Santa Rosa? Y sí, te invito. Is it a major issue? No, SF, it's not a major issue. I'm gonna be changing the points, and I'm gonna be rebuilding the carburetor because this boat's been sitting for a long, long time. San Jose, órale, San Jose. Sí, te invito, pero tienes que venir para acá. Hey, what's up, sus bitch? How you doing? Sí, claro, gracias. Ok, Simón, entonces quedas invitado, vale. Quedas invitado desde ahorita. Don't want to lose any of the screws. Yeah, hi, sus bitch. I see you there. How you doing? Nice to have you here, by the way. Okay, you guys, look. These are the points. See that? Look how worn down they are. They are super worn down. Look how corroded they are. I don't know if you could see it. They're super corroded. They're super old. I think that was the problem. Looks like they're burnt out. Okay, dice aquí, somebody says, tu trabajo es arreglador. Ven a Dubai, te compro una casa a tu nombre frente al mar y un Ferrari. Sí, sí voy. Sí, voy para Dubai. Estaría bien. Good morning, King Cooper. How you doing, Your Highness? So we made a list this morning. We got a list. I'll buy you one taco. This is Freddie. Thanks, Freddie. Appreciate that. So we got a list here of different names for my boat. Okay, so if you guys want to suggest some names, we got 14 names so far. Okay, I'm not taking down notes right now, but I'm gonna continue to take people's names down for my boat. We have 14 names so far, and we're gonna be voting on them. So if you guys want to vote, let me know. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take pictures of this carburetor, so when I go to the auto parts store, I can get the rebuild kit for it. Carlos dice, ¿qué onda, tío? ¿Cómo estás? Saque el toque para andar relajados. ¡Ajúa! Yeah, I could see this carburetor's really clogged and stuff, so that's why I'm gonna do a carburetor repair. I'm gonna give it a. I'm going to rebuild this carburetor. Okay, so maybe if I get all the parts, today, I might be able to have it running later on today. And if that's the case, I'll take it out as soon as I can. It's still cold over where you live. Yes, Edgar, it still is. I live in Santa Rosa, California, and it's still cold. Look, I'm still wearing my jacket. Okay, so I'm also going to be buying a fuel filter for this. And a carburetor rebuild kit. And hopefully that'll do it. ¿Qué onda, tío? Dice David Barba. ¿Cómo te va, David? Good morning. Okay, you guys, so I'm ready to go now. I'm going to be back later on today. Okay, you guys, ¿qué tal el bote? Aquí está, Ira David. Le estoy haciendo un tune-up. Le voy a cambiar los puntos y le voy a renovar el carburador también. Pero ya lo limpié. Ya está limpio, mira. Ayer lo lavé, lo limpié bien de adentro. Y ahora nomás estoy tratando de arreglarlo para que quede al mero 100, homie. Órale. Okay, you guys, ya me voy. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, bye-bye. Bye-bye, thank you.